All right, so the question here is about how to score amendments in your scorecard. So I made a scorecard here relative to the Virginia 2021 session, and I'm in my scorecard and I'm on the legislation tab here. And so how I would want to score amendments is I would want to go to a particular bill and I would say edit. I could come in here and provide overall scores. So I could say, you know, this bill is something I wanted to have happen, so it needs to be a positive. I'm not going to give any sponsor ratings since there were 25 sponsors. And then I can come down here and I can look at the multitude of votes that was polled relative to this specific bill. So as a reminder, the default calculation that the math is being assessed to is for the votes is demonstrated by your calculator here. So the calculator tells you the included votes according to the default setting. So as I scroll down, I can see that there are many votes that I could have included in the system as well. And so I could say, for example, that I wanted to include this particular House vote, House reported from courts of justice with substitute. And so I could change this from default to include. And then I could assess the similar rating to the overall bill, or I could change the rating on this to be a different number, and then provide commentary as to why that particular rating was applied to this specific vote. And then you'll see here that the calculator has now appeared on this vote as well, telling you that this rating is being applied to this vote, which is going into the overall calculation. So I can make those adjustments based on any of the specific additional votes along the journey of this bill that I deem to be appropriate based on what I am trying to assess in my scorecard. And then once I have that set up to my satisfactory position, I can say save. And now I will have that set up for that particular piece of legislation, and I will have been able to score any of the amendments or any of the additional votes beyond the most recent vote in each chamber, which is the default. So you can go in and hit edit as a refresher, and you can use that edit button there to include additional votes as you see fit to your mission. I hope that helps. And as always, let us know if you have any questions.